The name's Bonnie. Bonnie Blue. I take it you've heard of me, love. Nah, you haven't. Well, ain't it a shame? We're approaching the Halloween season. Yeah, that's when the demons come out. Yeah. So anyways, the fact that you've heard of me, which I know you've heard of me, shows that you've sold your soul already, mate. Yeah, you've sold it. You sold it. The more you see of me, the less of the soul you feel. Now, I am here to make all of your dreams come true. I am here to make sure that you feel complete and utter satisfaction. I'm gonna grab these here gloves here, mate, and I'm just gonna put them on my little doohickeys, my hands, mate, it's me hands, my phalanges, me hands. There we go. I'm just gonna make sure that we do this nice and right. So, with the Halloween season coming up and all that cheer, mate, I'm just gonna suck the soul out of your body. How does that sound? Yeah, I'm gonna suck the soul out of your body. I'm gonna make sure that you're left soulless, okay? You ain't wrong, you're just soulless. So, first things first, I just want to show you one of my last victims. He gooned so hard he left himself without a brain. He used to be known as Trevor. This year was Trevor. Unfortunately, he was my last victim. I sucked the soul out of his body. He was left brainless, mindless, a slave. And as a price for me work, I decided to just keep his brain. Do you see how hard it is? It's not even mushy anymore. Do you see how hard Trevor's brain is? That's because you know how some of those weeaboos have very stiff pillows with the images of them Japanese girls and all of that jazz. That's what happens to your brain too. It gets cum brain. Yeah, spunk brain. So, this here Trevor, what a great lad, truly he was. Now, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. The easy way is basically you surrender your soul over to me, you gotta sign the terms and conditions. The hard way is just I continue to try and break down your will, but that no longer exists now, does it? And you try to, like, I don't know, demonstrate some level of self-discipline, but I don't think you have it in you. So, with that in mind, I'm going to take out the terms and conditions. Now, I want you to read over these terms and conditions, and then I want you to sign here. Good. Here. Good. Here. Good. Here. Good. Here. Good. Here. Initial here. Good. Here. Good. Initial here. Good. 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 Initial. Good. 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 Perfect, mate. Let me take a sip of your water. Pure water. For free, right out of the tap. Now, I'm gonna go and mark you up. That way, the luciferic hold on your body is marked. I'm gonna use white because you already know why. This is the reason you're losing your soulmate. That sentence could be taken one of two ways, and it applies. Both apply. So I'm just gonna be taking a little bit of this white here, and I'm just gonna paint it all over your face. It's gonna look like you're spunked all over your face, mate. There we go. Yeah. There we go. We have to make sure that it really looks realistic. There we go. Now, I'm going to be opening up portals through your face. You see, if you were a greedy bastard, you would get the green. If you were a melancholic, sort of depressed bastard, you would get the blue. If you were a nihilistic, sort of like suicidal bastard, you would get the black. And if you were like jaundice, you would get the yellow, diseased. But I'm just going to make sure we're opening some portals into the Netherlands through this here red. It's the blood of unborn children, mate. All 12,587 of mine. You don't become a succubus unless you've done some demonic stuff on mass scale. There we go. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna make a couple of little lines here. Call me a Picasso, because Picasso probably also didn't make it. There we go. I'm just gonna make a little line here and a little line here. Yes, beautiful. I'm just gonna make sure that it's like a portal to the Netherlands. Yeah, we want to make sure that it's very portally, almost as big as my portal. We want to make sure that when you enter through both portals, you understand that you're reaching hell. Yeah. What am I if not the most honest succubus in the world? Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. There we go. You can call me many things, but you can't call me a liar now. That's true, innit? Very true. At the end of the day, I've looked into the void and I said, you know what, mate? This world is shite, and might as well do what's best and protective and make money off the shite. Unfortunately, love, this world can get much, 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 much darker, and I had no concept or idea of that. And now I'm like, listen, okay, I'm willing to do a lot, okay? But within the confines of the British and the British people and the British borders, okay? I won't go beyond that. I won't go beyond that, maybe to America, but even among Americans, it's like Americans, okay? I won't go beyond that. Now, I've got standards, mate. I've got standards. I'm just going to play with your little brain just a little bit, okay? I'm just going to play with your brain. Is that okay? Well, it doesn't really matter what you say, mostly because it's what you do that I say. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to reach into your brain. Yeah, it's nice and gooey. It's nice and soft. I'm just going to want to take that out, okay? So I'm just going to... I'm going to need to like just put both hands, okay? In your skull. In your skull, mate. In your skull. Are you ready for me to take both hands and put it into your skull? Good. Just gonna... I got your brain, mate. It's nice and squishy. You had hope. Too bad you relinquished it. Now, I'm gonna ask you to just take a little breather here. I'm gonna just prepare this little gas mask. It's laughing gas. I'm gonna need to just put it over your face. Take a small breath in and out. Good. In and out. Good. And in and out. Good. Very good, love. Very good. Now, I'm just going to be fanning you, so that way you smell nice and good. Take a couple of deep breaths in for me. It'll be the last breaths you take before you smell sulfur for the rest of your existence, your miserable, dying existence. There we go. Now, I'm going to tape up your head. You're gonna go to the seventh ring of hell. I believe it's the seventh, isn't it? It's like the fourth. No, it's like, I think it's like the fourth. I think it's like fourth. That's the one for lust. That's the fourth one. You're going to hell, mate. Where's the button to send you to hell? Let me see if I can fix it a little bit.